Button twice.
Hi, it's Pete Kramer with Mohawk.com and the Journal News here at the Tarrytown Music Hall. Pete almost took a tumble back there. We're here with
Jordan Singer.
I'm Blake Spence.
they are two of the producers, along with Danielle Rudis of the Helen Hayes Youth Theater, and they're the producers of the Metropolitan High School Theater Awards, which are back again, guys. They're back.
Third year.
Third year in a row. That's great. So we are here at the Tarrytown Music Hall, which has graciously hosted us tonight to announce the nominations for the 2025 Metro Awards. We have 38 categories. We have 71 schools. We have a lot of names that we pray we don't butcher. But if we do, can we get the new Pope to give us immediate absolution right away?
Absolutely.
I don't know if he's a theater fan, but anyway.
We practice.
There's a lot new this year with the Metros. You guys put in some great changes last year that made it a lot more performances, which was kind of cool, medleys and stuff like that. So let's talk about what's new this year. Want to start, Blake?
Sure. So we had a lot of success last year with our Metro Weekend, which took place the Saturday and Sunday before the Metro ceremony. We've added a day to our Metro Weekend this year. We're actually going to kick off Metro Weekend on Friday with a nominee pizza party and piano bar with Michael Mastriani. He's going to be playing for us, and we have select nominees in different categories that are going to be invited to that event. And then on Saturday, we're going to have our Tarrytown Farmers Market performances, and we're also going to have our rehearsal for our opening number. And then Sunday, we're going to be rehearsing our medleys. And Jordan, you want to talk about our medleys?
Yeah, so the medleys was such a hit last year and their debut year that we have decided to add 2 medleys. So not only will you get to see our amazing, outstanding lead performers performing medleys this year, but also those who are nominated for outstanding supporting performers. Both actors and actresses will get to perform in medleys, so they will be rehearsing that weekend with us as well.
What was so cool about that, I thought, was it made it collegial. You know, it's like they all shared the stage at one time. It used to be everyone would go, they'd do their 20 bars, and they would leave the stage. Now they're all together. They're taking stage and giving stage, and it's a really kind of a great give and take. And they all kind of really work together. There was choreography. It was really a nice change. So there'll be a nice change a little bit more.
Yeah.
Another medley.
What was so cool about that last year? Well, we're off stage at the actual ceremony, and the boys ran off after their medley, and they were jumping up and down, hugging each other, going, "We did it! We did it!" And the feeling of competition was totally gone, and they were celebrating like they became a cast for those 10 minutes. It was really cool to see as boys who never knew they know each other.
Right.
48 hours before that.
And they probably went to the diner.
Yeah,
Probably.
So that's the band and the medleys, and there was also a merch site this year, right?
Yeah, merch is new as well. We've had merch at our shows for the past 2 years, but we're expanding that this year. We posted on our Instagram yesterday our new merch store so that people could pre-order merchandise that we will have ready for pickup at the evening of the ceremony.
Oh my! Because running a ceremony like that is not enough. You really need to add the merch
Of
element to it.
course. Who doesn't want some swag from the Metro Awards?
I hear the hats are already very popular.
Oh, the bucket! I saw a bucket
Hats, trucker hats.
I'm
We even
all-
had a request for a fedora.
Ooh, nice.
I'm very excited about the stickers.
So Pete, were you able to put up that? There's a video or a thing with a QR code, so people can, and maybe while we talk, we can continue to show that to the viewers out there tonight. We understand that there are viewing parties, and that's so great that you guys are getting together for these nominations. And I'm sure you're like, okay, get on with the list, get on with the list. There are things we have to cover here. Here's the deal: if you are at a party right now, that shows as one view for the metrics. If you all have phones and you have good Wi-Fi wherever you are, everybody get on your phone at the same time, and let's see if we can get that number up in terms of viewership. Because it's great to have a party, and please tell us if you're having a party and how many people are there, because that's kind of part of the night tonight. So tell us how many people are with you, but also show us by everybody logging on and streaming at the same time. We'll try to break all those routers. Every single router must go down across Westchester, Rockland, Putnam, and Bergen County tonight. Great. So does that cover everything that's new?
Well, the band. I think we skipped over it.
Right.
For the first time ever, we're going to have a band. We're going to have multiple instruments playing, accompanying our overall performances, our opening number, our medleys, and other things throughout the night. So we're super excited to
That's
have
great.
live music through the whole night.
And how big is the pitch?
I believe five musicians.
And
Yes.
Michael Mastriani, who is the maestro of choice around the area, is going to be and he plays like 6 people.
Yes.
So it's really like
So like 11.
This one goes to 11.
Yeah.
Great. Well, so tonight we will also announce who the hosts are for the
Yes.
evening. And you'll have to wait for that a little bit. But that's very, very
So
exciting.
get your final guesses in.
Right, because you guys had a contest on your Insta
Yes.
to find that out. That's great. Let's see who else. We have Kennedy Catholic is checking in. Looks like, let's see. Kennedy Catholic is having a viewing party. I can see that. That's great. Let's see who else is out there. You know, it's nothing worse than watching an old guy try to work Instagram. I'm so sorry, guys. But it looks like so far, if you guys tag me P Kramer1, I will shout you out. Okay. So let's get started, shall we, guys? Okay. So we're going to alternate on who's reading what. But why don't you start us off, Blake?
Okay. So first we have our nominees for Outstanding Student Technical Achievement. From Eastchester High School, Jackson Boyer, the props master for Guys and Dolls. Hastings High School, Marcus Galland, the student lighting designer for Mamma Mia. Lakeland High School, Emma Goretto and Shane Gorman, the sound designer and technician for Little Shop of Horrors. Northern Valley High School, Old Japan, Matthew Manicelli, the student lighting designer and soundboard operator for Peter Pan. Pascack Regional High School, Daniela Gressi, Sadie Huang, Kennedy Rose Jean, and Jesse Merker, the company managers for Legally Blonde. Portchester High School, Anthony Jimenez, the props designer of the Addams Family. Ramapo High School, New York, Chinamelum Maduekwe and Lai Mondesir, the promotional team for Little Shop of Horrors. The Ursuline School, Carly Tauber, student director and choreographer for Legally Blonde Jr. Sleepy Hollow High School, Madeline Galloway, the costume designer for Mamma Mia. And Tuckahoe High School, Adriana Handy, the social media manager for Fiddler on the Roof. Also, I skipped one, Scarsdale High School, Camille Lombarde, the costume head for Chicago Teen Edition, and Westwood High School, Gabriela Martinez, the costume chief for Mamma Mia.
That's great. Just checking in here. The Maronite High School, they're in their theater tonight watching, having a watch party. It looks like they've got about 15 kids there. That's great. Awesome. Okay, next category is.
Awesome. After we have Outstanding Achievement by a Student Stage Manager. That's also new this year. We pulled the stage managers out of.
It used to be part of technical
Yes.
achievement, and the category got crazy, but
There were
there
so
were
many.
mostly nominating stage managers a lot of
Yes.
time. So they broke it out and made it a separate category.
Yep. So we have Academy of the Holy Angels, Catherine Raimondi, Cinderella. Harrison High School, Callum Robertson, Disney's Mary Poppins. Hastings High School, Sylvie Black, Mamma Mia. Lodi High School, Emma Pontier, Mean Girls. Mawa High School, Evie Krasinski, Anything Goes. New Rochelle High School, Ren Work, Pippin. North Salem High School, Hazel Northshield, Disney's The Little Mermaid. Northern Valley High School, Demarest, Jamie Collins, Anastasia. Northern Valley High School, Old Japan, Amanda Henold and Gray Ingledew. Peter Pan. Ramapo High School, New York, Ariana Aguri, Little Shop of Horrors. Rye High School, Andrea Commander, Greece, and the Master School, Alex Carnevale, Mamma Mia.
And we should point out that there are 2 Ramapo high schools. One is in New Jersey and one is in New York. So that's why you'll hear us say Ramapo, New York, Ramapo, New Jersey.
So next up, we have Outstanding Performance by a Student Critic. Bergen County Academies, Victoria Buturin, Blindbrook High School, Veronica Babowick, Harrison High School, Ella Zamek, Hendrick Hudson High School, Castalia Litos, Horace Greeley High School, Zoya Nabil, Mamaroneck High School, Naomi Yadav, North Rockland High School, Dara Pergament, Putnam Valley High School, Peyton Faraguzzi, Rutherford High School, Vivian Verosco, Rye Country Day School, Lily Leond, and Scarsdale High School, James McNally.
Up next, we have Outstanding Performance by a Child Performer.
So how do we define child performance?
Is anybody below, I guess from birth through 8th grade.
Through 8th grade, so
Yes.
just not a high school student.
Yes, not a high school student. We have Blindbrook High School, Annie Dore as Theo and Pippin. Brewster High School, Ava Fernandez as Young Tamoon in Once on This Island. Clarkstown North High School, Hunter Zhao as Winthrop Peru in The Music Man. Horace Greeley High School, Emily Albin Lackey as Young Anya and Anastasia. North Salem High School, Raul Sayas as Flounder in Disney's The Little Mermaid. Pleasantville High School, Leroy LeBlanc and Caleb Healy as Winthrop Peru in The Music Man. Rutherford High School, Alex Redden as Jane Banks in Disney's Mary Poppins. And White Plains High School, Alan Greenberg as Theo and Pippin.
Great. So I haven't seen a lot more schools reporting in that they're having watch parties. So hit me up at P Kramer 1, and I'll shout you out. Next up, I think we are at
Comic performance of
comic or dance.
it should be comic.
Okay, I got you. Okay, so here we go. My turn. Outstanding comic performance by a male identifying performer. Carmel High School, Marco Morales as Orange Scrivello. I think it's DDS. It is DDS. Immaculate Heart Academy, Nicholas Pantono as Mr. Wormwood. Lodi High School, Nova Connor Bohm as Damian Hubbard. North Rockland High School, Joseph Call as Fester in The Addams Family. I'm sorry, Damian Hubbard was from Mean Girls. Northern Highlands High School, Henry Roberts as Barry Glickman in The Prom. Pelham Memorial High School, Jeremy Tam as Caldwell B. Cladwell in Urinetown. Rye Country Day School, Colin Laurie as Basilius in Head Over Heels. And Woodlands High School, Jake Morton as Willard in Footloose.
Next up is outstanding comedic performance by a female identifying performer. We have Clarkstown South High School, Autumn Nardini as Jojo Barboza in Mystic Pizza. Fairlawn High School, Mariella Valdieri as Rosie Mulligan in Mamma Mia. Hackensack High School, Juliana Lala as Sally Brown in You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown. Kennedy Catholic High School, Gabriella Krimmelbein as Lord Farquaad in Shrek. Northern Valley High School Old Japan, Nicole Garcia as Smee in Peter Pan. Ossining High School, Sayuri Tua as Grandma in The Addams Family. Somers High School, Fiona Sledzik as Gretchen Wieners in Mean Girls High School Edition. And the LaFell School, Chloe Kornberg as Alice Beinecke in The Addams Family.
Up next, we have outstanding dance performance by a male identifying performer. Archbishop Stepanek High School, Jonathan Guzman as Scarecrow in The Wiz. Bergen County Academies, Ito Turner as Robert Martin in The Drowsy Chaperone. Bergenfield High School, Matthew Quintana as Gomez Adams in The Addams Family. Don Bosco Prep, Xavier Aviles as Captain Phoebus DeMartin in Disney's The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Ramapo High School, Jack Garris as Hermes in Xanadu. Rutherford High School, Nick Scaglione as Bert in Disney's Mary Poppins. Saddle River Day School, Nadir Johnson as Sky in Mamma Mia. And White Plains High School, Lance Anthony as Pippin in Pippin.
And those are dance performances by a male identifying performer.
Yes.
Right, great. Valhalla has checked in. They're having a party. Linebrook has checked in. They're having a party. And Putnam Valley High School is checking in. They're having a party.
Very nice. So next up, we have outstanding dance performance by a female identifying performer. From the Academy of the Holy Angels, Caitlin Liu, Ensemble in Cinderella Broadway Edition. Albertus Magnus High School, Sandra Orozco as Morticia Adams in The Addams Family. Northern Valley High School Old Japan, Carol Mendez as Tiger Lily in Peter Pan. Pascack Regional High School, Camilla Ambriocho, Brooke Wyndham in Legally Blonde. Rutherford High School, Emma Chuchino as Nellius in Disney's Mary Poppins. Scarsdale's High School's Athena Zitrin as Cognac in Chicago School Edition. Tuckahoe High School, Evie Crystallis as Kava in Fiddler on the Roof. And White Plains High School, Anissa Bagby as the leading player in Pippin.
Next up is outstanding acting performance by a male identifying performer, right? There's so many pages. So acting performance, male identifying performer. The nominees are Bronxville High School, Will Sousa as Bill in Mamma Mia. Dobbs Ferry High School, Finnegan Carlston as Alfred Hallam, White Rabbit, and March Hare in Alice by Heart. Don Bosco Prep, James Coleman as Quasimodo in The Hunchback of Notre Dame. I had a hunch he'd be nominated. Dumont High School, Joseph Loro as Audrey 2 in Little Shop of Horrors. Northern Valley High School, Demarest, Nathan Rosenblit as Vlad in Anastasia. Nyack High School, Trey Schloss as Trent Oliver in The Prom. Tuckahoe High School, Santiago Ortega Brown as Tevye in Fiddler on the Roof. And Valhalla High School, Leonidas Toth as Sebastian in Cinderella Broadway. As Cinderella, Roger Hammerstein hits Cinderella.
I wasn't doing it. I haven't done it for like 5 minutes because people.
And then, next.
All right, we have outstanding acting performance by a female
haven't been
identified
doing it,
performer.
just-
Oh, that's me, I'm sorry. That was me, I'm sorry.
Thanks. It shouldn't be
You
possible.
can
but it's
inspire me.
just kinda The way I can get in there
Outstanding
now and fix
acting
it.
performance by a female
That's why
identified performer.
I started chatting
Bergenfield High
with my
School,
office.
Layla
My
Little
phone
as
now,
Alice
But that
Beinecke in the
shouldn't have
outstanding.
heard in the last 5
Byron Hills High
minutes.
School, Darby Schlosser as Roxy Hart in Chicago. Carmel High School, Taya Sedlarczyk as Audrey in Little Shop of Horrors. Northern Valley High School, Demarest as Alexa Weiss as Anya Anastasia in Anastasia. North Salem High School, Isabella LeClaire, Ursula in Disney's The Little Mermaid. Pelham High School, Grace Kiami as Hope Cladwell in Urinetown. Putnam Valley High School, Haley Cron as Elle Woods in Legally Blonde. Rye Country Day, Vree Tuncer as Ganesha in Head Over Heels. That's a packed category.
Sure is.
I've seen a lot of those. That's wow. That's not going to be easy.
Up next, we have outstanding vocal performance by a male identifying performer. Brewster High School, Zachary Simmons as Daniel in Once on the Island. Bronxville High School, Kingsley Necht as Harry Wright in Mamma Mia. Carmel High School, Jake Philandry as Seymour Krelborn in Little Shop of Horrors. Lyndhurst High School, Ryan Gamut as Marius in Les Mis. New Rochelle High School, Alan Dimmond as Pippin in Pippin. Ramapo High School, Zachary Calderon as Sonny Malone in Xanadu. Sleepy Hollow High School, Chris Cesarano as Sam Carmichael in Mamma Mia. And the Ursuline School, Quinn O'Brien as Emmett Forrest in Legally Blonde Jr.
Next up, we have outstanding vocal performance by a female identified performer. And just to point out, the vocalists are going to be joining us on stage this year for our opening number. So we have Archbishop Stepinac High School, Dorian Duche, Aunt N in The Wiz. Clarkstown South High School, Juliana Rand as Kat Arujo in Mystic Pizza. Immaculate Heart Academy, Lily Yazdanian as Mrs. Wormwood in Roald Dahl's Matilda. Mamaroneck High School, Florence Haynes as Sandy Dombrowski in Grease. Pleasantville High School, Olivia Huling as Marion Peru in The Music Man. Ramsey High School, Madison Sovak as The Witch in Into the Woods. Sleepy Hollow High School, Erica Santaki as Sophie Sheridan in Mamma Mia. And the Masters School, Amara Carr as Sophie Sheridan in Mamma Mia.
We are up to,
That's the production number.
and is that you?
That's
That's
me.
you. Go for it.
Up next, we have outstanding performance of a production number. We have Archbishop Stepinac High School, Don't Nobody Bring Me No Bad News, The Wiz. Blindbrook High School, Magic to Do, Pippin. Clarkstown North High School, Shapoopy, The Music Man. Eastchester High School, Sit Down and Rock on the Boat, Guys and Dolls. Harrison High School, Step in Time, Disney's Mary Poppins. Horace Greeley High School, Land of Yesterday, Anastasia. Immaculate Heart Academy, Revolting Children, Roald Dahl's Matilda. And Putnam Valley High School's What You Want, Legally Blonde.
And next up is outstanding performance of a small group number. So this is numbers that have between 3 and 7 performers in them. Academy of the Holy Angels, Stepsisters Lament from Cinderella, Broadway edition. Archbishop Stepinac High School, Slide Some Oil to Me from The Wiz. Bergen Catholic High School, Freddie My Love, Grease. Eastchester High School, The Fugue for Tin Horns from Guys and Dolls. Hendrick Hudson High School, Elegance, Hello Dolly. Rye Country Day School, Good Girl, from Head Over Heels. St. Joseph Regional High School, Learning to Be Silent, Footloose. And Westwood High School, Dancing Queen, from Mamma Mia.
Great. We've got some more schools checking in with parties going on. We got parties going on at Brewster High School. Actually, not at the high school, but Brewster, kids from Brewster. And we have kids at Harrison High School. So kids all over the place. Haven't heard from any Jersey schools. Jersey schools, are you out there? Are you having a party? Instagram, pkramer1, Kramer number 1. Let me know. Okay, onward to outstanding duet. Is that right?
Yes, up next we have outstanding performance in duet. We have Academy of the Holy Angels, Do I Love You Because You're Beautiful, Cinderella Broadway edition. Don Bosco Prep, Someday, Disney's Hunchback of Notre Dame. Glen Rock High School, I Love the Way, Something Rotten. Nyack High School, Dance With You, The Prom. Ramapo High School, New Jersey, Evil Woman, Xanadu. Ramsey High School, It Takes Two, Into the Woods. Sleepy Hollow High School, Slipping Through My Fingers, Mamma Mia. And White Plains High School, On the Right Track, Pippin.
Next up is Outstanding Achievement in Lobby Display, and let me tell you, Pete, I saw some amazing lobby
Yeah.
displays this year.
You know, it really can change the theater going experience where you're waiting for your tickets. You look around, you see things that kind of put you in the story before you even get to your seat.
It was incredible.
Yeah.
You walked in and you felt like the show had already started.
That's
So
great.
here's what we have in our Outstanding Achievement in Lobby Display category. Dobbs Ferry High School, Alice by Heart. Don Bosco Prep, Disney's The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Mamaroneck High School, Greece. New Rochelle High School, Pippin. Nyack High School, The Prom. Pleasantville High School, The Music Man. Rutherford High School, Disney's Mary Poppins. And St. Joseph Regional High School's Footloose.
We are now to graphic design. Outstanding achievement in graphic design. Before I do that, I want to shout out Rhinebeck High School, they're watching, and Sleepy Hollow High School, they're watching. Outstanding achievement in graphic design. So this is the poster, the display for the front of the program. That's the work you're looking at there. Okay. The nominees there are Clarkstown South High School, Calamaiorio for Mystic Pizza, Fort Lee High School, Eldrick Etra for Rent, Hastings High School, Heijing Lee for Mamma Mia, Mawa High School, Alexandra Lazar for Anything Goes, New Milford High School, Heidi Haderthauer for Little Shop of Horrors, North Rockland High School, Julian Mersich for the Addams Family. Sorry, Julian, for that. Nyack High School, Ket Rossiter for The Prom, and Ossining High School, June Sallow for the Addams Family.
Up next, we have Outstanding Stage Crew. We have Glen Rock High School, Something Rotten. Hendrick Hudson High School, Hello Dolly. New Milford High School, Little Shop of Horrors. North Rockland High School, The Addams Family. North Salem High School, Disney's The Little Mermaid. Ramapo High School, New York, Little Shop of Horrors. Rye High School, Greece. Rhinebeck High School, Greece.
Excellent. Next up, we have Outstanding Achievement in Hair and Makeup Design. Archbishop Stepinac High School, Brendan Del Bene and Matt Latage for The Wiz. Immaculate Heart Academy, Derek Alfano and Nancy Reynolds for Roald Dahl's Matilda. New Rochelle High School, Gina Pizzolo and Gabby Rizzo for Pippin. North Salem High School, Marcus Jackson for Disney's The Little Mermaid. Ossining High School, the cast of The Addams Family for The Addams Family. Pleasantville High School, Lisa Cascardo for The Music Man. Port Chester High School, Jose Chirboga Pintado Jr. and the cast and makeup crew of The Addams Family for The Addams Family. And the LaFell School, Toby Steiner for The Addams Family.
Awesome. I just got a notice that Stepinac is there. Stepinac is having a party. And Natalie Arneson, who's the director at Sleepy Hollow, I think they've got 60 kids.
Wow, that's fantastic. I love
Were there
that.
60 kids in the cast of that show? I don't think there were.
Don't
That's
forget about
pretty
Crew
good.
Kids. Crew Kids are mighty.
Absolutely. Crew Kids are mighty, for sure. They just have to strike the chairs when they're done. Okay. Costume design? Where are we at? Costume design. That's me. Okay. Outstanding achievement in costume design. Albertus Magnus High School, Zamira Bruseno for the Addams Family. Hendrick Hudson High School, Erica Denler for Hello Dolly. Horace Greeley High School, Delilah Fioretti, Jessica Applebaum, and DB Productions for Anastasia. Kennedy Catholic High School, Annette DeGrande for Shrek. Midland Park High School, Sierra Weissner for Shrek. North Salem High School, Marcus Jackson for Disney's The Little Mermaid. Pleasantville High School, Jacqueline Serrati for The Music Man. And Ramapo High School in New Jersey, Becca Corrado for Xanadu. I understand she did the costumes on rollerblades.
That's skill.
Up next, we have Outstanding Achievement in Lighting Design, Academy of the Holy Angels, Frank Borelli for Cinderella Broadway Edition. Eastchester High School, Nicholas Sokon for Guys and Dolls. Immaculate Heart Academy, Nikki Bolensky, Roald Dahl's Matilda. Pascack Regional High School, Sasha Finley, Legally Blonde. Putnam Valley High School, Noah Platt, Legally Blonde. Rhinebeck High School, Anya Washington, Grease. St. Joseph Regional High School, Asa Lipton, Footloose. Tuckahoe High School, Andrew Mosier and Silent G Productions, Fiddler on the Roof.
Next up is Outstanding Achievement in Scenic Design. We have Dobbs Ferry High School's Jeffrey Gonzalez for Alice by Heart. Horace Greeley High School's Steve Loftus for Anastasia. Immaculate Heart Academy, Vincent Gunn for Roald Dahl's Matilda. Midland Park High School, Vincent Gunn for Shrek. New Milford High School, Jim Africano and Bill Barton for Little Shop of Horrors. Pascack Regional High School, Vincent Gunn for Legally Blonde. Helen Memorial High School, Joseph Egan for Urinetown. And Rhinebeck High School, Vincent Gunn, Grease.
Vincent Gunn, I guess Have Gun Will Design, right?
Mhm.
Have Gun Will
Did a
Travel.
lot of work this year.
Wow, goodness, that's a busy guy right there. Lodi High School, checking in. They're having a watch party. And we are now going to Outstanding Achievement in Choreography.
Mhm.
Wow, we are humming along, folks. Outstanding Achievement in Choreography, I'm so glad I was chosen for that because obviously it's my category. Outstanding Choreography, Bergen County Academies, Ebony Edwards for The Drowsy Chaperone. Blindbrook High School, Lauren Tartaglia Guivas for Pippin. Brewster High School, Nikki Sanders Siriani for Once on This Island. Eastchester High School, Mara Davey for Guys and Dolls. Harrison High School, Deborah Totita for Disney's Mary Poppins. Kennedy Catholic High School, Barbara Rue for Shrek. Mamaroneck High School, Allison Parsley for Grease. And Pella Memorial High School, Jesse Pellegrino for Urinetown. That's another killer category. Some like really, really talented folks there. That's amazing.
Up next, we have Outstanding Achievement in Music Direction, Academy of the Holy Angels, Michael Wada, Cinderella Broadway Edition. Bergen County Academies, Hannah Alemo, The Drowsy Chaperone, Alarmo. Blindbrook High School, Jessica Sarasoli, Pippin. Dobbs Ferry High School, Georgia DeFalco, Alice by Heart. Hendrick Hudson High School, Erica Demler, Hello Dolly. Mamaroneck High School, Ann Crozier, Grease. Ramsey High School, Matthew Wolf, Into the Woods. Westwood High School, Joseph Fritz, Mamma Mia.
Next up is Outstanding Achievement in Direction. Bergen County Academies, Stephen Kaplan, The Drowsy Chaperone. Dobbs Ferry High School, Rhett Fox, Alice by Heart. Eastchester High School, Jeremy Mesmer, Guys and Dolls. Helen Memorial High School, Thomas Beck Jr. and Neil Schlepper for Urinetown. Pleasantville High School, Nadia A. Rizzo, The Music Man. Ramsey High School, Christopher Mark Peterson, Into the Woods. Rye Country Day School, Jeffrey Hogan, Head Over Heels. And St. Joseph Regional High School, Stephen Collins, Footloose.
On to Outstanding Performance by a Student Pit Musician. Clarkstown North High School, Valerie Silverman for The Music Man. Pascack Valley, right?
No, so
Pascack
they
Regional,
worked
they combined
together
together?
this year, yes.
Gotcha. Pascack Regional High School, Carolyn Veit for Legally Blonde. Ramapo High School, New York, Mia Hernandez for Little Shop of Horrors. Rutherford High School, Sophia Clossie for Mary Poppins. Scarsdale High School, Chen Lai for Chicago. Somers High School, Michael Abrams for Mean Girls. Tuckahoe High School, Nico Tortorella for Fiddler on the Roof. And White Plains High School, Frankie Flora for Pippin.
Up next, we have Outstanding Performance by a Student Orchestra. We have Brewster High School, Once on This Island. Clarkstown North High School, The Music Man. Mamaroneck High School, Grease. North Rockland High School, The Addams Family. Rhinebeck High School, Grease. Tappan Zee High School, Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. Tuckahoe High School, Fiddler on the Roof. And White Plains High School, Pippin.
Next up is Outstanding Performance by a Chorus. Bergen County Academies, The Drowsy Chaperone. Bronxville High School, Mamma Mia. Harrison High School, Disney's Mary Poppins. Midland Park High School, Shrek. Pelham Memorial High School, Urinetown, Pleasantville High School, The Music Man, Somers High School, Mean Girls, High School Edition, and Westwood Regional High School, Mamma Mia.
Okay, next up is ensemble group. Can you talk about what that means, an ensemble group?
Sure, so it's a group of characters that work together as an ensemble and are featured throughout the course of their show.
Mhm.
So it can range from a group of 3 to a group of 15, 20.
Okay, great. Okay, so the nominees for outstanding performance by an ensemble group: Bergen County Academies, The Gangsters; Brewster High School, The Gods; Clarkstown North High School, The Barbershop Quartet; Kennedy Catholic, Fairy Tale Creatures; Mamaroneck High School, The Burger Shop Boys; Paramus High School, The Trees; let's see, Tappan Zee High School, The Narrators. I'm sorry, that was for Joseph and Maisie Technical Academy. I don't have to go back through all of them.
No.
Okay.
They know what they
They know there. They know their schools. And Westlake High School, The Students for Les Mis. Next on to Cameo.
We have outstanding performance in a cameo male identified role. We have Archbishop Stepanek High School, Benjamin Joseph as the gatekeeper in The Wiz. Byram Hills High School, Aidan Lipton as Fred Casely in Chicago, Teen Edition. Mamaroneck High School, Alex Gross as Vince Fontaine in Grease. Ossining High School, Dylan Alter as Lurch in The Addams Family. Pelham Memorial High School, Will Russello as Old Man Strong in Urinetown. Rye High School, Jasper Singh as Eugene Florzik in Grease. And Rhinebeck High School, John Kwai as Miss Lynch / Teen Angel in Grease.
Next up is outstanding performance in a cameo female identified role. From Brewster High School, Maeve Luby as Andrea in Once on This Island. Dobbs Ferry High School, Annabella Javier as Nigel / Dormus in Alice by Heart. Fairlawn High School, Mia Capella as Lisa in Mamma Mia. Fort Lee High School, Alexis Ovale, Seasons of Love soloist in Rent. Mamaroneck High School, Isla Somella as Patty Simcox in Grease. Putnam Valley High School, Vienna Toteta as Serena in Legally Blonde. And St. Joseph Regional High School, Eva Zazzali as Wendy Jo in Footloose.
Up next, we have outstanding performance in a featured male identifying role. Blindbrook High School, Josh Fitzpatrick as Charlemagne in Pippin. Eastchester High School, Samuel Frederick as Nicely Johnson in Guys and Dolls. Lyndhurst High School, Lucas Guerrero as Algeras in Les Mis. Mawa High School, Zachary O'Connell as Lord Evelyn Oakley in Anything Goes. Mamaroneck High School, Harrison Beckwith as Duty in Grease. Westlake High School, Tycho Force as Thenardier in Les Mis. And Westwood Regional High School, Donald Trammell as Pepper in Mamma Mia.
Next up, we have outstanding performance in a featured female identified role. From Bergen County Academy's Eve Antonelli as Mrs. Tottendale in The Drowsy Chaperone. From Dobbs Ferry High School, Sloan DeSimone as Dodgy / Duchess in Alice by Heart. From Dumont High School, Shiloh Vincent as Chiffon in Little Shop of Horrors. From Harrison High School, Alicia Zaheni as Miss Andrew from Disney's Mary Poppins. From New Rochelle High School, Gabby Cohen as Bertha in Pippin. From Pascack Regional High School, Liv Carpenter as Vivian Kensington, Legally Blonde. And from Putnam Valley High School, Marissa Caraturo, Brooke Wyndham in Legally Blonde.
Great. Let's take a moment to talk about our hosts. The hosts. You guys had a contest or a poll where you were
Yes,
people.
so we've been posting clues. We've had a Metro's book club
Mhm.
because the hosts have been studying to be the Metro's host for the last week.
Takes a lot of work.
A lot of work. It's a tough job. And everyone has been guessing, and our final guesses all came in today.
So tell us, who were some of the guesses, Jordan?
We have Brittany Mack, Samantha Pauly, Jeremy Jordan.
Jordan's a little busy.
He's a little busy in Floyd College.
But he's off Monday nights.
Yeah.
I stood outside the stage door.
But he'd
with our
have to get
logo
out
and
from
said,
under
"Will
the
you
rock.
post?"
Like, it's a challenge, right?
Ryan McCartan is also busy. Great Gatsby has shows on Monday. We're getting closer with Renee Rapp and Barry Wilbur-Weed. Taylor Louderman. We have our first correct guess. Should we reveal it or should we do a video first?
Let's
See?
reveal it. And then,
Okay.
so this is a video that Pete's going to play for us.
Hi, Metro Awards. It's Kate Rockwell. I am so excited to be hosting the event this year with my best friend Gray. We are really looking forward to it. We cannot wait to see you all and celebrate with you all of the incredible work that you've put in this year. So cheers. Can't wait to see ya.
Hey guys, Gray Henson here. I am so excited to be co-hosting this year's 2025 Metro Awards with my dear friend Kate Rockwell, aka Karen Smith. So Karen Smith and Damien Hubbard will be hosting the awards this year, which I think is super appropriate because in my mind, secretly, Damien and Karen were always best friends and they just kind of didn't tell anybody. Woo! See you soon.
Hi,
Who knew that Damien and Karen had a thing? That's what they call subtext, backstory.
Is by Calvin Klein though?
Uh,
Or am I mixing shows now?
different show.
When you're a theater nerd.
Subtext.
Yes, so just to give a shout out
Yes.
to some people. We have Haley from Nyack, Jake Patino from Carmel, right? I'm just trying to do this off the top of my head. Adriana from Pleasantville, Tessa from Harrison. And then the two people who got it completely correct are Hannah Banana. I'm guessing that's not your real name, but that's your Instagram. And Max, who from Pascat Regional, got both hosts correct.
Wow.
They got Kate Rockwell and Gray Henson.
Okay, so next year they book the host.
I think they host next year.
Oh, they host.
I think
Oh, I
that's
see. What better? I don't know if that's a prize. I'm not
a
sure.
punishment.
We're really excited for those two performers.
Oh, that'd be great.
They're
I
very
mean,
gracious to join us.
they met on Mean Girls, I think.
Yes.
They were both in the same in that same stretch. And Kate Rockwell was in the Grease, You're the One That I Want TV show, right?
Yes.
And then she was in Legally Blonde. And Gray he was in Chucked. And Elf, he was Buddy in Elf last season. So yeah, busy people who are coming to Purchase College. And actually, we should mention that Metro Awards are at Purchase Performing Arts Center, June 2nd, the loudest, proudest night on the high school musical calendar in the Lower Hudson Valley and beyond. 1,300, 1,400 seats in that place. It's going to be rocking.
We'll be packed.
We do a little blue carpet interview show beforehand where people come up and talk a little bit about their roles and what it was like to be in their shows. And then we're on to the Metro Awards with a bunch of performances and two hosts who I think, as much as they will prepare, will not be ready for the volume.
No one's ever ready for the volume, but they are very excited.
That's great. That's great. They'll be riding a Metro's high for weeks after that, I think. So on to outstanding performance in a supporting male-identified role, right?
Yes.
That's mine. Male-identified supporting role. Bergen County Academy's Jack Glass as Aldolfo in The Drowsy Chaperone. Can you spell it? Should I spell it out for you? Dwight Englewood High School. Gian Harrell as Damien Hubbard in Mean Girls High School Edition. Eastchester High School. Matthew Gutierrez as Nathan Detroit in Guys and Dolls. Paramus High School. Brandon Latanzi as Scarecrow in The Wizard of Oz. Ramsey High School. Lucas Abraham as the Wolf/Cinderella's Prince in Into the Woods. St. Joseph Regional. Joe Lizzie as Reverend Shaw Moore in Footloose. And the Masters School. Jack Sobolewski as Harry Bright in Mamma Mia.
Up next, we have outstanding performance in a supporting female identified role. We have Bergen County Academy's Amaya Romero as the Drowsy Chaperone in The Drowsy Chaperone. Immaculate Heart Academy, Catherine Ryan as Miss Honey in Roald Dahl's Matilda. Lyndhurst High School, Angelina Brennan as Fantine in Les Mis. Nyack High School, Haley Cristiano as Alyssa Green in The Prom. Ramapo High School, New Jersey, Alexis Ulmer as Mel Pumene in Xanadu. Rye Country Day School, Dominique Alvarez as Mopsa in Head Over Heels, and St. Joseph Regional High School, Addie Harrington as Vi Moore in Footloose.
And they'll be performing for us in another medley this
time
year.
ever.
That's amazing. So they're going to do 15 bars, 20 bars from each of their performances.
Yes. So we will have Fantine singing to The Drowsy Chaperone.
Singing to Mrs. Moore. That's going to be a wild.
It is.
I want to see her choreography. She has to look to her husband to see how she's going to dance.
True. Well, he'll be performing in the supporting.
He will.
Male.
Oh, look at that!
It all comes full circle.
I'm telling you.
All right. Outstanding performance in a leading male identified role. From the Academy of the Holy Angels, Derek Bedell as Topher in Cinderella, Broadway edition. From Bergen County Academies, Daniel Lukotsky as the Man in Chair from The Drowsy Chaperone. From Pelham Memorial High School, Liam Ginsberg as Bobby Strong in Urinetown. From Pleasantville High School, Colin Rupsman as Harold Hill in The Music Man. From Ramsey High School, Nate Alger as the Baker in Into the Woods. From Tappan Zee High School, Daniel Lapari as Joseph in Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. And from Woodlands High School, Donovan Russell, Ren McCormick in Footloose.
Next, we have Outstanding Performance in a Leading Female Identified Role. Brewster High School, Ariana Arocho as Timoon in Once on This Island. Byram Hills High School, Eve Nepo as Velma Kelly in Chicago Teen Edition. Dobbs Ferry High School, Isla Bard as Alice Spencer in Alice by Heart. Fairlawn High School, Michal Semery Gertler as Sophie Sheridan in Mamma Mia. Harrison High School, Tessa Marsico as Mary Poppins in Disney's Mary Poppins. Nyack High School, Emma Van Dorp as Emma Nolan in The Prom. And St. Joseph Regional High School, Emily Kenny as Ariel Moore in Footloose.
So let's talk for a second, if we could, Blake, about ticketing, because the tickets, I guess, if you're nominated, you get a ticket?
You should get a ticket.
Okay.
So all tickets go through schools, directors, and producers. So tomorrow, all the schools, directors, and producers will get an email from us, and it will outline the number of tickets that have been allotted to each school based upon their number of nominations.
Mhm.
They then will fill out a Google form where they let us know if they want to take or purchase their entire allotment.
Mhm.
If they don't want to take their entire allotment, how many they're willing to give back to us with the Metro Awards, and if they need additional seats, so if they need more than their allotment. So
Mhm.
directors and producers, that Google form is due back to us by Friday so that we can let you know next Monday the official number of tickets that we can give to your school. We do try and make it so that all of our performers and production team members are sitting in the main concourse of purchase, and then we'll have parents and fans sitting upstairs in the mezzanine and the balcony.
I do love it when the kid has to come from the balcony, though, I gotta say.
It's a lot of exercise.
They get their steps in. And we just say one quick word about judging, about how it works. So these are schools that participated. They put themselves in the running for the Metro Awards. 71 schools from Westchester, Rockland, Putnam, and Bergen counties put themselves in the running. They pay the admission fee, and you then send them the rules and all that stuff, but you also send them judges. So talk about that, how that works.
Correct. So each school gets 2 judges that come and see their production, and they fill out the judges a form giving us feedback and recommending certain performances or certain technical elements for nomination. From there, we ask directors and producers to send us film footage of their shows, and a second round of judging is done internally by the Metro Award team staff, and we make nominations from there.
Gotcha. Great. So I think that's it, right? There's no more categories to name.
No.
No, actually, there's one more. Outstanding overall production of a musical, and these nominees will perform. Is there a time limit on that? On how much they perform?
We
Is it one song? Is it some can be a medley?
It cannot be a medley
No.
anymore.
Okay,
That's a change this year.
that's
Yes,
change. Okay, so one song.
one song.
Okay,
And then I think, one song, and we will be in touch about what that song will be this week.
so one song, Glory.
Yes, one song,
One
Glory.
song for
Come on.
fun. Although I will say the performances the night of are just for fun. They don't have any bearing on the judging.
Sure.
All the judging and winners are decided before the competition, before the ceremony.
Great. So you'll have to pick a song that best reflects what they've done and what they can do, and that's fun for people to watch because it really has no bearing, as you're saying, on
Just a celebration.
Great. So why don't you guys go ahead?
Okay, so without further ado, overall production of a musical. Bergen County Academies, The Drowsy Chaperone.
Brewster High School, Once on This Island.
Dobbs Ferry High School, Alice by Heart.
Mamaroneck High School, Grease.
Pelham Memorial High School, Urinetown.
Pleasantville High School, The Music Man.
And St. Joseph Regional High School, Footloose.
So there you have it. We did it. We made it through, and I think we only butchered about a third of those names, maybe
a little
half. Well, thank you so much for joining us tonight from Tarrytown Music Hall. Jordan Singer, Blake Spence, and I were happy to be here for you to tell you about the nominations. As you said, directors will be getting notice about tickets and all that. Congratulations. Congratulations just on your season, on the fact that you guys made musicals. Amazing stuff. This is the cherry on the top, and a great way to celebrate the season. So keep following LOHUD.com. We will have you can watch this on demand again if you'd like to, and watch me butcher all of those names. And we will have list of all of the nominees. They'll go up within a half an hour or so you can go back and see who was nominated. And we will see you on June 2nd. Anything else, guys?
Not that I can think of. We look forward to a great night.
We can't wait. We'll see you guys soon.
Okay, thanks so much. Goodbye from Tarrytown.